trying to sharpen everything that I have, sharpen my mind, sharpen my body, my skill set, to be what I need to be for our team to be successful this year.
What do you need to be? What do you feel like you need to do?
First and foremost, I need to be a huge communicator on both ends of the floor. I need to defend at a high level, be able to guard 1 through 5, rebound at a high level, and dominate the paint. I think when I'm playing at my best, I think that's what it all looks like.
Do you feel like you're close to that? I mean, do you see glimpses of that now, right, in practice each day, every now and then, of your best self?
Yeah, I do. I think it all started like earlier in the summer, like during the pickup games. Really just playing basketball, like with no coaches around. I think it all started there, and then sometimes I would come in on the weekend and play Scott, play Trey, play Mike, play Karan, like all like one-on-one, and really just like honing everything that I have. And then in practice, I showed like I was finishing better, rebounding better, and just moving better all together.
Tell me about going against Dennis. How difficult it? I mean, you're tall, you're long, but that's a little different, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a game changer. His length is out of this world. He has pretty good shot blocking timing for his age, but he's just really like just wanting to learn. He's trying his best to be what we need him to be, and he's getting better every single day.
Is there a guy on this team that you looked at that you thought, one of the newcomers, that, wow, he's better than you thought he was, or that maybe you didn't know a lot about, that he's pretty good?
I think all of our guys that we brought in are pretty good, and they all like bring something to the table for us to win. But the one person I'd probably say is probably like Trey White. Guys that I knew of him coming like our first year, like my first year in the college. I knew of him, but then when he got here, like when we were playing pickup and stuff and in practice, and he would show glimpses, but like this dude was really good.
What was it you seen Mike James?
Really like his ball handling, like with the ball. I think he's becoming more of like a point guard, shooting guard. He wouldn't always have to play the 2 for us. He could sometimes like bring the ball up and create offense for us. So I think this offseason he's really just gotten better, like being more of a point guard.
Yeah, for you, will there be any kind of residual from last season in terms of like the first time you guys are in a tight game, because there was a bunch of tight games last year that you guys lost? Like, is last year in the past for you, or do you fear at all that it still might be kind of back?
I think for us, like as a team, like and the guys who went through it last year, like it's all in the past. Like we can't be who we want to be. Like as a new team, like with new players, if we're just like dwelling on the past. Sometimes we see glimpses of last season, like here and there, but nothing that are like that's too concerning for us to think, oh, like nothing's changed or whatever. Like, we all feel the difference within our team, within our spirit, like every day of practice. So I just think it's just the fact of sometimes like seeing things on Twitter, like some guys look at Twitter and see people saying stuff about last season, but in practice or like in the locker room and talk about it.
And JJ used the word toxic from like at the end of last season, saying he needs to kind of break away from things before he came back to basketball. What was that process like for you?
I think it's really just trying to like put like what we just went through, what we put ourselves through in the past as much as possible, like as fast as possible, to try to focus on the new season, a new summer, with new teammates and new pieces, and then just didn't want to think about last season as much with people or like by ourselves. So we really just wanted to just try to move on from it as best possible, because we knew we had some really good players coming in.
Brandon KP just kind of told us, he said, look, he's getting ready to take his coaching to you to another level. He says, you.
Okay.
That he's hammering you. He wants you to kind of get lost in certain things that he wants you to do, because they feel like they need you to be that in order for this to be a good team. What do you think those things are?
I think like with me and him, like having the conversations that we have, I think it all starts with just being like a great defender, being able to guard 1 through 5, defending with my feet and not my hands, so I don't pick up silly fouls or wherever I'm guarding a ball screen. I'm making sure I'm being disciplined and not reaching as much. And I think just like being a high-level rebounder, like on both ends of the floor, getting clutch rebounds, getting offensive rebounds to get my team extra possessions, and also just dominating the paint. Converting on like whatever I get around the rim, I have to convert on them, and if I don't convert, then I get to the free throw line. But just really being good with everything, rebounding, defending, communicating, and scoring the ball.
Do you like the fact that he's like that with you? That he sees more out of you? He sees a greater potential for you.
I think so. I do like. I enjoy that because I feel like I just needed a coach who believed in me, who truly believed in me, who wouldn't lie to me about anything, would always just tell me the truth about how I'm doing, where I need to improve at. And I feel like I have what it takes to be a good college player and like a good player at the next level. But it all starts here, and I feel like me being like my best version will help us be successful. And then like if we all win, then we all are gonna reap the benefits.
Thanks, sir.
What was it like to play on a pretty good team in Tennessee? And when you left and you came here, what was it like switching over from there? I know last year I had a rough year. What can we expect Huntley-Hatfield to be better at, a better overall player?
I think coming from Tennessee to last year's team was a pretty big switch. Coming from a team where we were good, and I didn't really play as much like in the beginning of the season, like how I envisioned myself playing. But towards the end, I played a little bit, and I was playing good. When one of our guys went down, and then coming over here, it was in a different role. I was playing more. The ball was coming to me a little bit more. But we just couldn't find ways to win games. But I think with the new team that we have, and like from day one since we all got here, and me being different, like just changing my body, change the way that I think about things on the court, making sure I'm taking care of my mind off the court, taking care of my body in general. I just think just seeing like a faster, quicker Brandon, really just trying to just dominate the boards in the best way that I can, and finishing better inside and being able to defend better. So I think it's putting it all together. I think it would be huge for myself and huge for our team.
Yeah, I saw a video of you and Sky doing some drills together this summer, just working on your ball handling. How much did that help you just grow as, because KP wants you to be a more versatile player? How does it work training with someone like Sky, who's a point guard, and you're trying to go through the same drills that he's going through?
I think really just like trying to hone in on those skills that I've had since coming out of high school. For a couple years ago, I wasn't as big as I am now. So I was always tall, but I was trained like a guard. Yeah. Every single workout, or in the morning or at night, I was just trained like a guard. So I still had those skills, but now that I'll be on the perimeter a little bit more this year, I have to be able to dribble in space, be able to handle the ball in space. Instead of just catching the ball, I'm catching the ball on a low post and trying to make a move just 10 feet away from the basket.